Hello, fellow optometrists. My name's Todd Zarwell. I'm the developer of EyeDock.com, and I've been working on some really big updates to the website for a few years now, and I'm going to try to show you them, and I'm going to try to go really fast because there's a lot of stuff here, and I just want to give first of all, EyeDock is a database of contact lenses. That's what it started as, and still its core functionality, although as you'll see, it's so much more. Looking up contact lenses, you can search by different types, different companies. The simplest thing to do when you're looking for anything on EyeDock is just to go to the top box here and start typing, and it'll take you right to the listing that you're looking for. I've made EyeDock really mobile friendly, so if we look at this on an iPhone, everything formats really well for phones and also for desktop. Medications, you can also search for medications. There's over 1,000 medications in the database now, including topical over-the-counter products, allergy medications, artificial tears. So you can search for, Sustain, and it's also very browsable. You can use the menu on the side to browse things. ICD-10 codes, I've made searches really smart, and there's a lot of codes that are under different names than we might expect. So for example, if I type in asteroid, I can go right to, it'll find the correct term, crystalline deposits in the vitreous body, and I keep making more and more tweaks here to make this database smarter and smarter so you can find the things that you're looking for. I have teamed up with the great people at ODsonFinance, and they have some content that is really incredible that we're folding into EyeDock. So clinical references. So if I search for scleritis and click on the ocular conditions menu item there, we have a listing for scleritis, which includes symptoms, signs, workup, treatment, follow-up, differential diagnoses, ICD-10 codes, and there's links. So if I click the upper scleritis, I can go to that listing and kind of compare and contrast those things. There's links to medications. So this recommends Lotemax as an option. I can go right to the listing for Lotemax and look at the details for that. Other reference items, there are clinical references. So these are largely tables of expected values or expected test results. So vision, binocular conditions, dry eyes, Schirmer's test, phenol red test, tear breakup time. You can search for these things too. So if I'm looking for accommodation, expected norm values, I can go right to that just by searching in the box at the top of the page here. There's diagrams. So if I go to educational images, this is something that we want to expand and add more custom content to, but it's off to a great start. So I won't go into much detail here. All the same old contact lens calculators, oblique cross cylinder calculators, a lot of stuff in there that really hasn't changed. That's been carried over from the old EyeDock. For quick calculations, you have the ability to open up this little panel here and just type in a refraction, -9, -3, axis 189. That's not an axis, 178. That's it. There we go. So it'll vertex it. You can type in a keratometry. Keratometries goes here. 43, 45.5, meridian 98. It'll switch that to millimeters. You can go the other way too. 8.02 millimeters is 42.13 diopters. If you want to get more information about a refraction, you can click that and it'll show you things like, the spherical equivalent after it's been vertexed. So back to contacts, one of the biggest things I did with EyeDock was about a decade ago, I added the ability to search by refraction. Tried to make that a lot easier and quicker because that's really the whole goal of EyeDock. So now, if I go to my EMR, we use Revolution, Any EMR that lets you click and drag and copy and paste, this should work. So I'm going to drag, I'm going to click Control C or Command C to copy, and then I'm going to go back to EyeDock. I'm going to click this RX search button. There's ways that you can type in a refraction for the right and left eye. I'm just going to go to this paste area. This is a refraction parser, and it takes what you paste, which sometimes is formatted in a really goofy way, and it tries to interpret it. And if I click this button, it'll give me some options, and this is the refraction I wanted. I'm going to click that, and now I'm going to do a search. So when I do a search, it will show me appropriate lenses with this refraction. And you might note that this right eye is a toric refraction. Left eye, the cill's pretty small. We're going to want a spherical lens there. And that's what the search engine did. It found toric lenses for the right eye and spherical lenses for the left eye. It's been vertexed, and it's found the most appropriate lenses based on the available powers available for these lenses. And I can filter this. I can say I really only wanted monthly lenses. It'll find monthly lenses and show me the options there. This will work for bifocal lenses, but it's really quick, really flexible. Again, it works really. I could go on for days, and I probably will, but this video is supposed to be short. It's already longer than I wanted it to be, so I'm going to stop now.